25th birthday bash at Treasure Island. November 5th and 6th, Thursday night's comedy show has reached capacity, but the wait list is still open. Make sure to listen to the Power Trip for chances to win your way in, then be there Friday morning with no registration needed for a live broadcast and a Vegas trip up for grabs. Details at KFAN.com/25.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show, Thursday edition. Ben Lieber is here. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
We invited Julia Daniels because we didn't think Tommy Olsen was going to be here, and then Tommy was here anyway. But Julia, still, it's always awesome to have you on.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You may or may not be back in a couple of weeks when the Initials Invitational is rolling around. We'll see if you get the invite. You never know.
You never know.
You just never know until the bracket is revealed. You never know. Unless you got enough points last year to automatically qualify. Maybe you did.
I did.
All right, so then you're automatically
in. Yeah, we can tell.
Well, we'll see who you square off against when the bracket's announced in a couple of weeks. Should we do Fan 5? Let's talk some sports for a second, shall we?
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
All right, thanks to the St. Paul Saints. A lot going on in the World Cup today, but the last game tonight is Turkey versus the U.S. in Inglewood, California, 9 o'clock. But before that, Curacao versus the Ivory Coast. That game is in Philly at 3 o'clock. Ecuador versus Germany in New Jersey at 3 as well. Japan versus Sweden in Arlington at 6. Tunisia and the Netherlands in Kansas City. I wonder if Power Trip Bets is going to go at 6 o'clock. And then Paraguay versus Australia in Santa Clara, California at 9.
Wow. Greasy.
Dumb question. This is just logistical. Maybe you guys can figure out the math. How come most of the World Cup days there are 4 games, but now there's like 6 the last couple?
I bet Zach knows the answer.
Any idea why it's most of them were 4? Now it's 6. What are we doing here? What are we doing here?
What's going on?
What's going on? What's the goal here?
Great.
I don't know.
Don't know. But it's 6 today, I guess.
I wasted more time thinking about that in the last 5 seconds than I did ever before in my life. So thank you for that.
But are you into the World Cup at all? Have you watched it? Do you like it? Do you care?
Sure, yeah, I'll put it on. Yeah.
Background
it's
kind of noise?
Yeah, it's like baseball right now. It's just I'll turn it on and just whoever's playing is playing.
What about 9 p.m., though? Will you go out of your way to watch the U.S. or
tonight?
Tonight,
no,
9
not
p.m.
in a meaningless game against Turkey.
Got it. But once we get to the knockout round, you're in.
Oh, 1,000%.
Julia, you too? 100% in?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in a World Cup family, so we were like...
A World Cup family?
When the World Cup's happening, men's or women's, like, everything comes to a halt in the summertime.
Did one of your parents play soccer?
No, but we all played soccer. So I think maybe that's
Were you good?
No, not in Arkansas. You can't really be good at a whole lot of anything.
Oh, come on.
Well, wait a minute here. What's wrong with Arkansas?
So awesome. Huh?
It sounds like it.
Wow.
Why can't you be good at sports in Arkansas?
Like, you can be good at, like, basketball and football because that's school-related, but, like, soccer, you don't have, like, It's not like being here.
Have we asked you this before? Do you know any high schools in the state of Arkansas that have a hockey team? Like, is that even a thing?
No, I don't think so.
You don't know one?
No, because there's only, like, maybe... I know there's a rink in Little Rock. I don't know if there's another rink.
So there's just a handful of rinks, period, let alone in high schools.
Yeah.
Interesting. I figured that. I just didn't know if it was like a handful or 0. But
no,
it's closer
I don't
to
think
0.
Any. I don't think there's any. No, because unless it was like a wreck, some kind of wreck or something, but there's no.
Do people play like street ball, or do they play on roller skates or inline? Not roller skates, inline skates.
Not like a.
Not even in the streets.
No.
Man, inline, like street hockey was awesome.
Yeah,
I loved playing street hockey.
That's how our guys
but you guys are in Minnesota.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's how Zucker played.
I never even saw hockey in. This probably is bad to say, but I've been here 4 years, so it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
I never saw hockey in person until I started my job here.
That's
I had
awesome,
never
right?
seen. Yeah, I was amazed.
At any level?
No, so I went and did a story with Jimmy Snuggerud and Sam Renzel right after they got drafted in the first round. What was that, 2022 of the NHL draft?
Zachary, sound about right? Something like that, sure.
And I went, they were like, yeah, come meet us at Chaska, the Chaska rink. And I went out there and I was like shocked at how loud it was.
Oh.
And
like
I was just the way that they were out there. I mean, I was in awe of the whole thing.
Sure.
This is crazy.
There's no doubt, and I grew up in Minnesota. There's no doubt that sport is 10 times better in person, right?
Yes.
It's You truly, but people say that about
I think
NASCAR.
soccer's the same way.
Soccer, everybody.
Yeah.
I still have not been to a Loons game.
Oh, dude, they're
Really?
so
They're
fun.
so
and
fun.
everybody says it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's a great stadium, too.
I've heard that as
Awesome
well.
stadium.
Yeah, it is sweet. Yeah.
I
should
do
do that
wonder.
this summer.
I do
Maybe I
wonder
will.
what the hockey Mason-Dixon line is. Like, where geographically in the country does the influence of hockey sort of stop?
Or like, where does high school hockey start from the
yeah,
south?
that,
that's a good
maybe that's a
question.
better way to look at it.
Because Missouri doesn't have hockey either.
Because when I grew up in
Where does it
Southern,
start?
when I was
Tennessee?
a youngster in Southern
No,
Iowa,
Tennessee doesn't have it either.
There was
Really?
no hockey at all.
I think Missouri. I think I've seen like.
Ask Power Trip Best.
Like it's a sanction.
It's not
sport?
like a big thing, but I'm pretty sure. Like I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure
Like, I don't think it's big in Kansas City.
No.
it's not like big, but it's.
But they have
like
some
they
of it.
have it. Like I'm pretty sure I saw something like at the Blues Arena where they had like a game. But yeah, I think
Like nobody's going pro
But
out
doesn't
of
it
No,
make sense?
but-
Any,
But think
anywhere
of that.
that
That's
most
soccer
states-
in Arkansas.
most states high school hockey the players aren't going pro. Like we are an absolute island.
But doesn't it make sense that if your state at least has a handful of months of snow, that you probably should be a state that has high school hockey?
Yeah.
No,
And
'cause
Missouri
they're-
gets snow.
They're expensive. No, but they don't
sure.
get that much snow.
But enough to
Missouri
say-
does not get
Yeah,
snow.
it's not
get
like here
enough?
where bodies of
No.
water freeze over. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
So you have to have frozen
Like that
ponds and
developed
lakes.
here because
Yeah.
of that.
You got to
Yeah.
remember
for
how
sure.
expensive hockey
It is.
Yeah.
It's very
it is very expensive.
Like, if you don't have,
And you're
if you don't
talking
have-
poverty-stricken states too.
Yeah.
Like
if you don't have frozen lakes for most of the winter, you're not having hockey.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you publicly discussed what you told us on Monday, or do you not want to bring that
I
up?
forget what I brought up.
Hockey related?
I completely forgot what I brought up on Monday.
I think that means he
Can
doesn't
you
want
say
to
in
talk
a
about.
sly way that
Yeah, say it in a sly way. Hey.
Cut me, Nick.
It's a way of it's a way of firsthand knowing how expensive hockey is, if you know what I mean. Like how much the equipment costs, for example.
Yeah, I won't give all the details.
Sure.
I won't give all the details, but little Wells, who's 12 years old, his hockey bag has disappeared. So after all of the hoopla and the preparation for getting my daughter's grad party ready, which we hosted at our house and we cleaned out the garage and we're doing all this other stuff. Just the other day on Sunday, we were getting him ready for a hockey clinic Monday morning, and Abby's like, "Where's his hockey bag?" I go, "Well, it should be here in this spot in the garage." And she's like, "It ain't here." I go, "Well, it should be in the other spot that we moved other stuff to in preparation for the party." And she's like, "It ain't there either." And I'm like,
Whoopsies.
and then she also asked, like, "Where's that bin with all the baseball bats and the other hockey sticks?" I go, "That should be all together. It ain't here." So somebody, at some point in time, stole all of our stuff.
Wow.
So on Sunday night, I had the pleasure of going to Bauer and purchasing $2,000 worth of hockey equipment.
It's like $1 an hour. Jeez. Who would steal 30-bag lunches?
I'll tell you who, that damn Sasquatch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
So
That
you want
sucks.
to talk about how expensive hockey is. And the thing is, like, at 12, because he's getting basically out of, like, youth skates, like, I didn't buy expensive skates.
Right.
Like, I bought, like, middle-of-the-road skates. And they were expensive.
By the way, that's a sneaky thing about kids getting older.
Wow.
Harper's 12. She's getting pretty tall. I don't know how much taller she's going to get. When they get to be like 4th or 5th grade and they want like expensive shoes or expensive sweatshirts, you're like, you're going to wear these for 6 months.
Yeah.
It's kind of sneaky awesome when you're like, I think you've topped out, which means we can
Dude,
get
I
you
just
shoes.
had this conversation yesterday.
It's the best. 'Cause
Yeah.
Then it's like, all right, now you, there's no more growing into these. These
Yeah.
can just be yours now. So it sounds like Wells is getting closer to that point to have adult-sized hockey.
I don't know,
Close.
dude. At
He's got a way to-
12 though.
12 as a boy,
Guys
dude,
keep
he can,
growing.
he can be growing until he's 19.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Closer.
Even beyond that. I don't know.
I don't know.
And maybe your feet kind of stop growing at some point in time. You kind of grow into your body and you're in your feet. But I mean, we're basically still in growth mode.
Man.
God, I hope so, because he's only 5'2".
It's gotta be. Come on.
Buddy.
Wait, hang on. Wells is 5'2"?
That's a huge
No,
bitch.
let me give you. I'll give you his full, because he's a black striper in football.
All right,
now.
go.
He can't.
Oh,
he's-
man.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know all about that. I mean, He could do the truffle shuffle if we asked him to.
All right,
Black Stripe was.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this out of love because Wells is adorable.
He's
Kid's
adorable,
awesome.
yeah.
So these two buttons, just to preface it, these two buttons are out of love.
Out of love.
Go.
He's 5'2", 145 pounds.
That's a huge bitch. Freak!
He will be playing the offensive line and defensive line.
Fantastic.
And every once in a while play tight
citrus.
end.
Okay, well, I'm 5'4", 145 pounds.
I can't hit the buttons.
Don't do it.
I like you too much.
Yeah.
I can't do
Corey.
it.
I feel like that's pretty
Equality,
normal.
man.
Yeah, that's normal.
Come on,
Can't do
guys.
it.
That's normal.
You got to treat everybody equally here.
Fine.
That's a huge bitch. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I'm all about equality. All right,
You're such a feminist.
We'll come back. We'll play team codes. I'll explain during the break how this works, Julie. It's very easy. It's kind of fun.
Perfect.
And then we'll do headlines after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney.
Already listen. Now you can watch The Fan. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials and passwords games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN on YouTube and hit subscribe today. You can watch this very show right now. You can see Ben and Julia and everybody else. Check that out on YouTube, KFAN. And then The Fan has your chance to win $2,500. Just enter the keyword birthday. That is birthday at KFAN.com. All right, now, good luck.
Well, you just mentioned password and initials. Both of those things are tomorrow. Program Password Invitational Championship. Me and Common versus those two gals. And then initials tomorrow, $119,000.
Sweet,
at 8:15 tomorrow for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot.
Can you make sure you guys do a
119.
story over at Care 11 when we give away a six-figure?
We've got to. We've got to.
That's what people think. We don't want it to go off. We want it to go off.
Yeah.
We want it to
Now
start
we do,
over.
yeah. There was a time.
For sure.
Once it got to like 90K, I'm like, we got to get it to six figures. But now that it's over six figures,
Right.
I want
Just
somebody to
waiting.
win it.
Yep.
Paul, your hands up.
The Charlotte Hornets are trading star guard LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Get out of here. This is legit.
No way.
No kidding.
This is breaking news.
Hold on, am I getting trolled? Did Zacho change something? No, I'm not. 4, Naz Reid.
No way.
A 2033 unprotected first-round pick.
No.
3 first-round pick swaps.
What?
3 second-round picks.
What?
The Charlotte Hornets are trading star guard LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps, so the years they have picks, and 3 second-round picks. Holy
This is
smokes.
Shams who's reporting
This is
this.
Shams. Max, your thoughts?
Dog, I gotta say, I mean, that's a lot to give up.
That's a lot.
That's a lot to give up.
But you didn't give up Rudy, so you don't lose the defense. You don't lose Rudy in a defensive situation.
And it's a lot of picks to give up, but in terms of players, in terms of the right now, I think that's actually a pretty good deal. And then you got a guy, one of the top point guards in the league, that's exactly on Ant's timeline. You know, like they're good.
Man,
that's insane.
They gave up Naz.
Remember a few years
Who's
ago?
gonna play power
I mean, Nas
forward?
was so inconsistent.
Hang on, can I
this
ask a
season,
really
though.
dumb question? But it's breaking on ESPN right now, too. Can I ask a really dumb question?
This is nuts.
This is sweet.
So it says 3 first-round pick swaps, 28, 29, and 30. So if the Wolves have a better record than Charlotte, then there's no swap. Is that correct?
Max,
That's got to be the That's got to be the way.
So do we
works.
only swap picks if somehow we...
I think they get pushed. So I think they get pushed until the Wolves have it's
advantageous for them.
So I think it gets pushed down the line. So if in 2028 they don't, but then I think it gets moved. I don't think you just don't do
It's
it.
so confusing. I don't know how they do. Yeah,
I mean, because that's a weird thing to just say we're going to
Time to
eventually
load up the
swap
NBA
3
2K, Max.
picks.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
I don't know how that works.
Freaking go, dog.
So if AP guys listening, if Johnny Krasinski is...
I'll text him.
But it's unprotected pick swaps, though, right?
Well, the first one says it's
for the
first one is an
round.
unprotected, just first round
one
pick.
unprotected.
But then there's 3 pick swaps in 28, 29, and 30.
And then 3 second-round picks in
Who cares
29.
about that?
Yeah, who cares?
Nobody
That's
cares.
seventh-round picks in the.
I think no matter what that they switch. Yeah.
They knew they had to do something like this because they didn't want other teams to get involved. Naz Reid is great. I get all that. But the fact that they didn't have Rudy is Rudy, but the defensive advantage you have with Rudy and the height you have to have in the West, you had to give up something.
So
if
we go back to the
Who's
Giannis
Josh Green?
I don't know. If we go back to the Giannis trade deadline rumors, I think everybody that was quote anti-Giannis trade, and I was kind of in that boat because I just didn't want to give up Jaden. So if you make a significant upgrade like LaMelo Ball, or there were the Jaylen Brown pipe dream rumors, or even we heard John Morant or Giannis was back on the table. All these names were like, how do we get Kyrie Irving here? If you could get any of those guys we just named, and we got LaMelo Ball without giving up Jaden McDaniels, I think that's a huge home run. Right?
I think you're correct.
I thought everyone was going to want Jaden.
Because they should. So, I think Jaden's more valuable than Naz. If we had to give up one of the two, I'm very thankful that this is the one that they picked out of the two. Ben, your hands up.
Right now.
Fuck would.
Yeah, that's you might. I don't know. The right circumstances. So go through it with me right now, and I'll ask all you basketball people in here. What's the starting lineup look like right now? Then,
well, it'd be LaMelo at 1, Ant at 2, Jaden at the 3. They'll find somebody to play power forward because they don't have one. Because Julius and now Naz are gone, and then Rudy and Juan Berenguer will play.
So I guess that's my question: is who's going to fill that number 4 spot?
Yeah.
He might not be on the roster.
He won't be on the roster.
Yeah, unless they want to go really big and then have Yohan and Rudy in the same lineup. But I don't know if they want to do that.
No, they have.
Dosunmu he's what a.
He can play 1, 2, or 3, really, because they've had him handle the ball, but he can play 2 or 3, I think, too.
Wow.
And I think he can defend 1 through 3.
What a trade.
That's insane, man.
Again, if
those picks don't matter if you're good, which they're going to be good.
Right.
The Charlotte Hornets are trading LaMelo Ball and Josh Green to the Timberwolves for Naz Reid, a 2033 unprotected first-round pick, 3 first-round pick swaps in 28, 29, and 30, and then 3 second-round picks in 29, 32, and 33. Those, who cares about this?
Again, still would love clarification on those 3 years with the pick swaps. Because if the Wolves are picking 25th and the Hornets are picking 12th, then we don't swap with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then,
and the Hornets are going to be good too, though.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. It is confusing. So then,
because let's just say that's the case. Let's say the Wolves have a later pick all 3 years, and theoretically we don't swap.
I think it's an option from what I'm reading.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they have the option to switch, but they don't have to.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
That's my point, though. If the Hornets have a lower pick, then they wouldn't swap, right? Because they would want to stay 8th instead of 25th.
Yeah.
So I'm saying if all 3 years the Wolves have a later pick, so the Hornets say no all 3 years, then we gave up Naz Reid, a first-round pick, and a bunch of garbage. It's not that bad.
Yeah,
no, it's not that
Tim's got it in his bag.
That sounds like a steal.
It sounds like a robust.
So you have pick 1 and pick 3 from the 2020 draft.
Yeah, you have picked
together.
Well said. Yeah. Yep.
So then
they moved now 20. The Wolves are now 20-1 after trading for LaMelo Ball. I love it.
I love it too.
He's a stud, man. He can shoot. He can defend. I don't know if he can defend, but he can
run the point.
He will take the ball out of Ant's hand. Ant doesn't have to. He can't be double teamed into a corner. They have another guy that can shoot the hell out of the ball and he can score. Man,
he's an antidote to almost all of the Wolves' big offensive problems, which is ball stickiness and spacing on the floor.
Well said.
So
and you keep Rudy.
I know
which people don't like Rudy, but you gotta. They don't win against Denver last season if they don't have Rudy. Well, you have to have Rudy in the West.
Rudy provides a floor. Some people might think he limits the ceiling, but he gives you a floor. You're going to be a top 10 defensive team with Rudy Gobert on your team, pretty much no matter what. This is absolutely insane.
Okay,
man.
so and we probably knew this before this trade, but what happens with Dante then? I mean, he's just done.
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year.
I know, because when he's healthy, because LaMelo's got 3 years left on his contract, and you're probably, whatever. He's going to be on the team for.
on a super team friendly deal though, and he was never. I mean, he was already coming off the bench before last year. He was in the starting point guard role, but I think that was more of like a band-aid than a permanent fix because everyone knew he wasn't going to be the real point guard. When he comes back
healthy, he's just back to his same role that he had with the Timberwolves. But
let's say the obvious. I know playoff benches get shortened, right? You're normally rolling out 7 or 8 instead of like 10-ish during the regular season. But if we want to be competitive against the Spurs core for the next 5 or 6 years, and the Thunder, how loaded they are, I mean, if you have like Io and Dante coming off the bench, that's kind of awesome. And obviously that's what Naz Reid's role has been essentially his entire Wolves career. So we're losing depth there, but I think that's ideal if you have guys like Io and Dante off the bench eventually. Then you don't really have a giant drop-off. That's pretty awesome. And again, theoretically, Béranger should be that safety net for Rudy when Rudy's on the bench.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do. You're right. I don't know what we're going to do at power forward.
I mean, I would assume they have that money from Randall. They have a 15 that trade. I mean, they don't have a power forward as of right now. Because even all the trade scenarios for this were brought up and it included Rudy, the bench was then the Béranger and then they had that Zielinski or whatever dude that they had. And then it was Naz and then no one behind him. They don't have a starting power forward on this team. But man, do they have a backcourt.
I didn't realize
and we're going to see
on our team.
So many sweet lobs.
Wow, I can't wait for post-game pressers in the playoffs.
It's going to be nuts, man. As a Wolves fan, I'm very excited. As a pedestrian, I'm terrified.
Bring your bikes away, everybody.
Think of all the Minnesotans now that have a Charlotte Hornet tattooed on their arm.
Yeah, honestly, why get a Naz Reid tattoo ever? Because this is what happens. He's not guaranteed to be here the rest of it. Now you're cheering for the Hornets. You're right.
Wow.
Naz
what do you
Reid.
do with the towel?
I mean, you probably you cry into it, I guess.
Class it up, Zach. Come on.
Hornets fans have got to be so mad about this.
Well, I don't know if Hornets fans are mad because that Knipple kid is unbelievable. They drafted another guard last night. They have Kobe White, so they are loaded in guards. That's why this came available last night. Sham said it, I think, at like the end of the draft coverage. He's like, people are, why is LaMelo all of a sudden available? And as I said, the Wolves tried to trade for him at the deadline, and they got real close. So, it's a lot on paper.
It's not a lot in real life.
But it's not in real life.
It's really not.
No.
Okay, for the casual fan like myself.
Cory, let's go ahead on this.
His whole story, LaMelo's whole story with his family it was like a giant distraction. It was kind of weird. It painted them in a really bad light. What is he like off the court? Like, is he going to be a problem?
I don't know.
TBD.
No, he's like,
is he like pretty straight and narrow? Like
he's a
I feel like he's grown
personality.
up.
I mean, he's gotten like he had some traffic stuff in Charlotte. He was like speeding.
Trafficking?
Yeah. No. He wasn't on any islands or anything.
Like motor vehicle?
Yeah, like actual vehicle.
He had a lot of sick dogs.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. But we're used to that around here at this point.
Yeah.
And honestly, I will say LeVar Ball nobody has heard anything from LeVar ever since all of his kids got into the NBA, basically. He made all that he almost was like a WWE wrestler, like bigging them up, making it a huge event, and then as soon as
his
they got
job was done.
And then we don't hear from him. So that's like a non-factor right there. And LaMelo, I mean, on the court, he's an incredible player.
He's got to stay healthy though. He does have a little. His health issue. He has a health issue. So we'll see, man.
Hey, whether this works or not, can we at least give a metaphoric tip of the cap to Tim Conley, who continues to just swing?
Yeah.
He swings.
People dog on him all the time.
I freaking love it because playing to not lose is losing, right? He definitely swings, and I think the dude's willing to take the axe. Like, if this doesn't work and you want to guillotine me, that's fine, but my job is to try to win. I like that he swings, and he gives up a lot of picks. He makes big trades, but I love that he
goes. He said that at the end of the season. He was like, listen, I've got to do something here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a huge risk probably when I do.
Well, they could not run it back with the same group.
No. Especially but you also can't make just trying to push the needle a little bit. You got to just kind of.
Yeah, you can't make casual decisions. No. You got to really go after it. See, I like the fact that Guerin he's bold.
He's the same way.
Yeah, he's going for you can't fault these guys for wanting to win championships and doing everything they can to say we're doing our part. Like these players
and putting
and
their
coaches,
jobs on the line.
Yeah, these players and coaches have to step up, but we're going to give you what you need to win. And a tip of the cap to the new ownership with the Timberwolves too. Like they're letting Conley just let him do his thing.
Look, and they go back into the luxury.
GMs get hired to get fired, right? You're going to get fired.
Yeah.
So at the end of your run with any team, would you rather say like, sure, I went for it, I took my shots and it didn't work, but I went for it, or just like, oh man, I was just trying to hang on because I was getting paid a lot of money? No, it's like I like that Conley is willing to swing, and if it doesn't work, then eventually he'll lose his job. But for now, he's willing to go for it.
Interesting career arc, though. If we take a step back at a lot of professional sports, high level front office decision makers, you work so hard, you grind. Like look at Teasley, like you grind and grind and grind to get to that spot, knowing that longevity is never guaranteed, and it's almost like you're only guaranteed your first contract. So you work so hard to be maybe 3 or 4 years in that spot. If you're lucky, you get a second contract. But then after that, some of these guys, like the Fran Foleys of the world, disappear.
Yeah, one and done, right? Because if it doesn't work, what franchise, multi-billion-dollar franchise is going to say, hey, you know the guy that failed? We're hiring him.
Yeah, the guy that took the receipt over Kyle Hamilton, that guy?
It might be a decade before Kwesi maybe even gets a second look at being a GM.
And likely never again.
And likely never again.
Right. So, again, you got to gamble because you're only in that spot once. So why not go all in and give it your best shot? I love the trade. Why not? Who cares?
Yeah, right.
It's going to be super entertaining.
Exactly like you said, Cor, when they swung for Rudy. They're trying. It's different than running out 16-win teams that you and I went to. They're trying.
Back in the day, it would have been you draft Isaiah Evans and Trey Kaufman-Renn last night and go, I hope they're good.
Right.
And then 3 years later, they're out of the league and it's just over.
Right.
But Conley doesn't mess around.
It's also an arms race in the West right now, and you got to keep up, man. If everybody else has a nuke, then you got to get a nuke yourself.
Yeah.
Are we worried about the 2033 draft class? I mean, that's my only concern.
It's been keeping me up.
Man.
Can you imagine when we look back in those 3 second rounders that we gave up, how worthless those 3 picks are going to end up being?
I mean, name a player, a good player that the Jazz have picked with the Rudy picks. You can't. Right? Like what picks? They're all in the late 20s, right?
Well, and that's like
the Jazz got from Rudy. For Rudy, excuse me.
You just don't know who's going to last in this league until they get there. And then, you have obviously your stars that are coming out and your top picks and things like that. But everything else, it's kind of wait and see how they last.
And second rounders are so easily attainable. Like I'm pretty sure Connolly could just call up a couple of teams and just ask nicely, and they would just give him one. You know what I mean? Like we don't really need all these. Just take one. The
Knicks made like 9 picks in the second round. 4 picks in the second round last night were made by the original team. 4 of them. They're moved all the time.
Yeah.
God, I love trades. Trades are the best. I got to fire up NBA 2K.
More importantly, we do have to talk about the Night of Champions on Saturday. WWE. We have to.
It is now on TV. Seth Rollins is now getting interviewed.
No, here's the ridiculous part. I was going to bring this
likes wrestling
because it is kind of a fun little pastime to hate on what ESPN does. So Sauce goes with the breaking news, and then 30 seconds later, ESPN has it up on the screen. They talk about it for maybe 30 seconds, and they start teasing that. Who's this dude?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins was going to be live from Saudi Arabia coming up after the break. They haven't talked about the trade since.
They did a segment.
Did they?
Yeah, they had 3 of them in boxes around talking about him.
If it's a trade,
but it wasn't like it should have been more.
It should have been more. It should have been way more.
I agree.
They should have been like, hey, dude, we're going to push this interview back.
If LaMelo goes to the Lakers, they push Seth Rollins. That's half of it. They don't. It's half of it. It's true.
And they paid like a.
I was going to say, isn't this all like money? To
multiple billions of dollars.
I understand. I understand the finances behind it and this ridiculousness that they have to treat the WWE like it's a real sport,
which they do. Yeah,
which they do.
It's crazy.
So I get the financial incentive. It's just they put themselves in a weird spot when breaking news like this happens, and they can only like touch on it because they have to go to Saudi Arabia to talk to Seth Rollins about his strategy for this wrestling.
That's what keeps people watching.
Yeah.
Don't care.
It is bizarre. I don't.
The end of an era, the Nas Reed era, over in Minnesota.
All those. Well,
A lot of tattoos.
if you want to get into a business, laser tattoo removal might be something you should look into.
A lot of Nas Reed
Is that the
tattoos.
Charlotte Hornets power forward's name you have on your arm? Yes, it is.
Well, why?
Yes, it is.
Well, because he played for Minnesota for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Is he like a relative?
He never
of yours or
started.
something?
I mean, other than in like injuries, but he rarely started.
That's going to sting.
Yep.
Much like the Hornets.
See what you did there. See, when we rip ESPN from going from the LaMelo Ball to the Timberwolves trade to Seth Rollins, can we even transition to play this game? Because now we're going to transition out of breaking news.
I don't even.
Without being hypocrites?
We gave it the time. We gave it the respect.
And PAO talks for 3 hours on it.
And my guess is Barrero has Tim Connolly on sometime between 3 and 6.
They're having, who's the Crean guy they have on?
Tom Crean.
Tom Crean. They're having him on at 3:30. They'll have.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sorry.
Who's the Korean?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said too.
Sorry, Ben?
We have that now.
He's right there.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I didn't look at my schedule.
Man, I need this job.
Ben's really been underplaying his ball knowledge. He's on Barrero talking who?
I just hold off on you guys' show. Just bring me back for a bump, and they'll give you everything I got.
All right, so if you just tuned in and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? LaMelo Ball traded from the Hornets to the Minnesota Timberwolves. But yes, Nas Reed, a first-round pick, a whole bunch of second-round picks, and a whole bunch of pick swaps in the first round are headed to Charlotte. But the headline is LaMelo Ball is coming here, Nas Reed going there.
And we will keep the video stream going on YouTube in the PA's first segment, so which will be, I'm sure, must-listen radio.
For sure, heavy.
A lot of ball talk.
A lot of ball talk.
A lot of ball talk.
Man, LaMelo Ball.
It's going to be sweet.
Interesting. All right, here, real quick, before we transition out of the game, one final kind of just hypothetical question. The hot rumor a week or two ago was Kyrie Irving, right? I don't know what you would have had to give up to get Kyrie Irving. He's much older than LaMelo Ball. Would you have rather had Kyrie on this team and his experience and his maturity, or
No.
Maturity?
Well, I mean, compared to LaMelo, maybe.
Experience, maybe.
No.
Experience might be a better term.
Because he would have probably, I mean, you could have saved a couple pick swaps, I'm sure, but you would have had to make a similar size haul to get Kyrie Irving, who, I mean, also has injury struggles and is, like you said, significantly older. Now you have a premier point guard that's on the same exact timeline as Anthony Edwards. I mean, like Julia said, they were drafted in the same exact draft. I remember debating. I remember being dead wrong, being like, I wish we got LaMelo instead of Anthony Edwards, and now we got them both.
And by the way, speaking of Conley swinging big and being wrong, he swung big and traded up for Rob Dillingham and was wrong, right?
Way wrong.
Yeah. Which is fine because he was like, we need a point guard. Let's find a young one that can score. Always draft a player from Kentucky. Let's go for Dillingham.
For that one.
It didn't work. He still found a way to get us Io by getting rid of Rob Dillingham, and Io's awesome. But that didn't cost him his job. He swung big. I freaking love it.
Yep.
Keep swinging.
Yep. Don't just hope Shohei shows up for 162 games.
Well, I don't know if he fits with the Twins anyway.
Yeah. Well, I meant on a different team, so you can sell the place out.
All right, team codes.
Shot in.
Max, since you're here, you get to play too. I didn't know you were going to be back in time. You're in.
I know Max will be good at this.
I've never played.
Yeah, I think you'll be good. All right, so the Twins are off today. Probably going to be talking about LaMelo Ball the rest of the day down at the clubhouse.
They're probably
as well.
pumped about it, yeah.
They probably are. But tomorrow we play the Colorado Rockies. You guys know the team code for Colorado?
COL?
Sure, it's just COL.
Yep.
So, Julia, all 20 words will have the letters COL consecutively somewhere in the word. It doesn't have to be the beginning, could be the middle, could be the end, but COL will appear somewhere in the word. You don't have to yell out your name like initials. As soon as you know the answer, just yell out the answer, and whoever says it correctly first gets it. Everybody ready?
Yes, Daddy.
All right, here we go. COL, number 1. Typically under 4 years of age and uncastrated.
Colt.
Oh, I think Julia was first. It was close, but again, ladies first. That is a Colt, even if it wasn't. Again, we don't take it as seriously as initials, so we're giving you that point.
I know. Sorry, I said my name. I sent my name to ring in.
Under 4 years old.
Have you been castrated?
Uncastrated.
Yes.
Excuse me, everybody.
I forgot we don't have to say her name.
No, that's fine.
Yep.
Julia gets the first point. Number 2. Its primary function is to absorb water and electrolytes.
Colon.
Yes, Zachary. Right on brand.
Right on brand.
Solo.
Of course you got that.
Yes, Zachary. That is
So we have
colon.
castration and colon.
We're off to a
Great.
blazing start. Zach has one. Julia has one. Number 3. A recurring feature article by the same writer.
Columnist.
I think everybody got that point. Let's just give points all around to column. Yes. Number 4. Has a large flowering head and stalk.
Cauliflower. Just kidding. That's wrong.
That's not a bad guess.
Sounded
Spelled-
right.
Spelled differently, but not a bad guess, but
Sounded
spelled
right.
wrong.
You say it again.
Has a large flowering head and stalk.
Stock.
Has C-O-L somewhere in the word. Like, doesn't start with it in this case. That might help a little bit.
Yeah.
Flowering head.
Relax.
Right on brand. Tommy.
What's a stock?
Let's just say cauliflower was a fantastic guess. That's so close to right. It's just oh, Ben got
Wow.
it. Broccoli.
It is
The C-O-L.
Yes.
The C-O-L is in the
Yeah.
middle there for sure. Right on.
Tricky.
All right, Ben's on the board. Number 5. Sanders and mustard.
Colonel.
Everybody gets that point. I think that was
Except for
Sauce
me.
and Max.
I didn't say it
kinda.
either.
All right, so
give me a point.
if we give it to Sauce and Max, basically everybody has a point. Let's just say it's even after 5. Here's number 6. This is a little personal, but still. Rabbit puke.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw is right. That is
What?
coleslaw is rabbit
Yeah,
puke.
good, yeah.
Do you like coleslaw?
Eh.
It's disgusting. It's rabbit puke.
Take a deep breath, man.
Number 7. Has touched golden tickets.
Sure.
Chocolate.
Chocolate, yes. Julia, yes.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
C-O-L, right in the
spell
middle.
that
It's like Charlie Bucket.
That's
Willy Wonka.
I was like, Grandpa Joe?
Yeah.
He's touched a lot of things. All right, Julia has 2. Number 8. 2 terrible people put this in headlines in April of 1999.
Columbine.
Columbine, Zachary. Absolutely. Columbine.
Secco.
Number 9. This disorder impairs the brain's ability to regulate sleep-wake cycles.
Say it again.
Circadian?
No. This disorder impairs the brain's ability to regulate sleep-wake cycles.
Narcolepsy.
Nailed it. Ben.
Oh, that was a good
Got
one.
it. Narcolepsy, C-O-L, right in the middle of narcolepsy. Number 10. Works jointly with others.
Collaborative.
Sure, or collaborate, but yeah, absolutely. Ben, collaborate gets a
Ben's on a
point.
roll.
Number 3 for Benjamin. Number 11. Men don't need appointments for this doc.
Gynecologist.
Oh, what?
Gynecologist.
You said a gynecologist? A gynecologist.
Wait, I'm going to start calling it that.
As you can see, if you take him to that 5 Seconds of Summer concert, he's of no threat.
A gynecologist gets Zach. Point number 3.
That is now in the top 5 gayest things you've ever said.
Never heard that term before.
What? Never, no one has ever called it that.
What is
before.
that thing called? A
And the
gynecologist?
fact that he had the before the gynecologist, it made it even better. Gynecologist. Zachary, come on, man.
That was hilarious.
Zachary.
Zacko!
Number 11, C-O-L, are the letters. What you do with $200 right after you pass...
Collect.
That is correct.
Wow. Way to go.
You collect $200 in Monopoly.
We needed a breather there.
Number 13, structural glue that holds your skin, bones, muscles, tendons...
Cartilage.
No,
collagen.
Collagen, yes,
Shoot.
Max. That's
Mexo!
collagen.
I never went to collagen.
Your mom goes to collagen.
Your mom goes to a gynecologist, too.
Jeez.
Well, she does. She should. She does.
should.
Every woman should be
Yeah,
going.
every should-
Anyone
yeah.
listening, every woman should be going.
Number 14. A stronger pause than a comma, but softer than a full stop.
Colon.
Semicolon.
Semicolon sauce.
I knew what
I was like, didn't we already guess colon?
Semicolon. Number 15. Obsession, sauvage, and accolade.
Cologne.
Well done.
Oh.
That is cologne. Number 16.
Tommy had a ton of it on today.
Oh, he always does. That's
Always,
fine.
yeah.
A ton.
Number 16. Penguin.
Colony.
No.
Cold.
Not bad, Maxo.
Yeah, both of them. Very good.
Penguin.
But you're thinking LaMelo Ball has been traded to the Timberwolves for Naz Reid and a bunch of firsts.
And what I've been told is it's going to be roped into the Randall trade as well.
All right, so
move
PA's
some
all
salary.
over it. We talked about it earlier. But yeah, LaMelo Ball is a Timberwolf huge trade in the NBA.
Hell yeah.
9 to noon has you covered.
So yeah, we got to play some
Penguin.
video games.
Absolutely.
Maxo, you can do this one. Penguin. What if I say the Penguin?
I know. I was thinking more of the
Colin
character.
Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
yeah, I would not have gotten that
There we
one.
go. Colin Farrell.
Max,
plays
so
great
the Penguin.
show.
Yeah,
This
great
is
show.
a great
good.
show.
Exo.
Sauce, you're going to get this one. Ready? Be quick, though. Number 17. Home to Escobar's Hippos.
Columbia.
Columbia. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
All right, three more. Number 18. A 2004 Tom Cruise movie or...
Collateral.
Nailed it. I don't even have to say the rest of it.
About it.
Would not have gotten
Collateral.
that.
Very
It's a
good.
banger.
Number 19. This is Italian for small or little, but it's also a woodwind instrument.
Clarence, no.
Italian for small or little.
Piccolo.
Piccolo! Julia, yes.
Nice.
She is good at this. She's good at initials,
Hey,
too.
they're
And
back to
password.
talking
She's good at
real
all the
sports.
games. They're back to talking about LaMelo. All right, last one. To drop someone, typically with one punch, with blunt force.
Cold cocked?
Nailed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait,
I don't know.
What did you
When
say?
you
Cold
paused
cocked.
after cold, I'm like, you might want to start over.
Yeah, cold cocked.
After gynecologist, we had to be
Gynecologist
careful.
is icon. Why do we not call it that?
I
I don't know.
Well, Zach apparently
Yeah.
does. Julia, you're the best. Thank you for coming in and hanging out for 3.5
was so
hours.
fun.
After a night shift at KARE 11, you still came in and did
I
the
got
power trip
another
for
one
fun.
tonight. Yay.
All right, so every day except for Mondays and Tuesdays, right?
Yep.
All right, so you can watch Julia on KARE 11 Sports every night of the week except for Mondays and Tuesdays. But she was nice enough to come in today. And you'll be back in a handful of weeks for the Initials Invitational.
Yeah.
You're the best. Thank you. Benjamin, see you Monday.
We'll see you Monday.
But not next Thursday.
Not
Just
next
so we can get
Thursday
that out
or
in the
the
ether.
following Monday,
So
yeah.
not the next Thursday or the following Monday, but we'll see you Monday.
Yeah.
All right, LaMelo Ball, traded to the Timberwolves, 9 to noon, has you covered next. Power Trip back tomorrow, 5:30 to 9, and Initials tomorrow at 8:15 with 119,000 potentially up for grabs. See you tomorrow.
To listen back to today's Power Trip Morning Show or to hear previous shows, podcast us on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.
From the 1-800-ASK